Extreme Ownership is one of the books that for me is gold. It teaches a lot about how to be an efficient leader, and I like how it focuses on your responsibility to achieve results. I have seen reviews on extreme ownership online, but to me, it seems not enough. There's something lacking, something I felt while reading the book. You see, most of us see the book as a book of leadership, and it really is a book about leadership. But what most people miss is that you should start extreme ownership within you. You should also consider the emotional side of the book. Although it is always hard to grasp emotion, especially in written text, this book sent me an emotion that I should share with you guys. I see people not applying the concept of this book after reading, simply because they don't see themselves as leaders. But always remember this: you are the leader of your own self. As I said, when it comes to leadership, this book is pure gold. The principles taught are very simple but very effective. They're very easy to follow. If there is one thing I want you to learn from this book, it is that leadership does not always mean that it should be your business, your family, your friends, or whatever. It should always start with you. What I mean by this is you should be purely responsible for yourself. You don't want to blame anyone other than yourself, especially if it is your own life and business. It is your responsibility to wake up early, read books, exercise, and constantly improving yourself in order to be better each and every day. It is your responsibility to improve every day, so people will see you as a leader. You can't be a great leader if you're not a great in person. Let the people see you as a leader. Own everything. Yes, even mistakes. Remember this: when blaming starts, progress stops. This greatly affects all of us. We tend to blame people for our own mistakes, and not just people. We blame events. We blame events that goes up late so we can't wake up in the morning. We blame people that are looking at us. That's why we can't start exercising. There are lots of reasons, and there are lots of things that we blame on others. However, we need to start thinking of the solutions, how we can solve our problems with our own. Don't blame it on others. Just start thinking of solutions. Never react on a problem. Be proactive. Learn to anticipate things that could happen. Learn not to give up. Just because a problem suddenly appears does not mean that you should give up. Think of solutions, not problems. Big idea number 1: discipline equals freedom. As the author said in the book, the best SEALs I worked with were invariably the most disciplined. They woke up early. They worked out every day. They studied. They practiced. Just as an individual excels, then he or she exercises self-discipline. A unit with a tighter and more disciplined procedures and processes will excel and win. Did you see it? How the book is talking about responsibility. The discipline. Discipline equals freedom. Freedom to do what you want in life. Freedom from the constant disruptions of this world. And freedom to release your inner strength and potential. What I mean by this is that if you still don't realize it, most of us are controlled by people, technology, and many more. In fact, most of us are not really free of even what we call free time. What do most people do on their free time? Browsing social media feeds? Does that really make you happy? Do you even think that it is worth your time? Eating lots of junk foods because of the advertisements. Does that make you happy? Or it makes you unhealthy? Playing video games all day until our backs hurt. Is it really worth it? There are lots of situations which is like that. But I'm also not perfect. I also tend to waste my time at times. But at least, let's start by trying to be disciplined and change our present and future. Big idea number 2. Prioritize and execute. The thing in life is, it is always filled with things we need to do. The tasks we need to do, the work we have to accomplish, your friends you need to meet up, your events that need to go to, and sometimes it can really be challenging. But what separates the successful people or the productive ones from the others is that they know how to prioritize and execute. In a world full of tasks, most of us tend to panic because it is in our build. We are not made to handle a lot of things at the same time. We instantly get to panic mode if all the tasks we need to do suddenly becomes visible. Some people use it to remove their procrastination, but that's not the best thing to do. Using the panic mode to work on something reduces our effectiveness in doing tasks. I mean, why should you do a task if you're just thinking of producing mediocre results? What good can a mediocre result make if it isn't a successful one? How can you be successful if the things you do aren't really your best? In fact, how can you be better if you don't even know what your full capacity is? So how can we produce the best results possible on our tasks? In one of my videos called Finish What You Start, I talk about single tasking. Single tasking is basically doing or focusing your attention on one thing at a time. It makes the task significantly easier, better, and faster. Generally, you'll be happy when doing that because you will see the results that you can make, and it's amazing. However, this book, Extreme Ownership, is adding more to that. It teaches that you should prioritize and execute. Find the most important ones or the ones that needs your attention right now. I know that you might think that all the things that you have in your plate are very important, but trust me, just think deeper and you'll find what really needs your attention. And not just that, which can be done first in order to make the others easier. What do I mean by this, finding things that makes others easier? Let me make this video as an example. As I have shared in my other videos, I do everything in this blog. I need to do the editing, preparing of equipment, actual taking of the video, and recording the audio. But I found one task that makes all of them easier for me. It makes me work faster and efficient without losing much time thinking. It makes my work twice faster. What is it? Making a script. Scripts are a great changer for me. It made my life easier. It made things faster for me. I can now focus on one thing at a time in my videos. Why is it? Because script gave me a light on a road towards how to do my videos. For example, the script helped me in editing, in writing, and making this video in short. And it really works. But no, I don't follow my script word for word, but I always see to it that the concepts I think of are here, which makes it important. If you want to see my script, you can click the link in my description in the video so you can see how it looks like. There are lots of concepts I need to tell you about this book. So, I'm going to make a part 2 on the things I learned from Extreme Ownership. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified if the video came out. Also notice that I am also focused on the end in mind. That is a content from another book. You have lots of things to wait for in this channel, so make sure to follow my journey towards self-improvement. As always, I am happy to share things with you guys.